Well, you guys got me today. Jeff had to go pick up our vehicles, which that became an ordeal. So I'm by myself last night for the first time. I turned on the generator fine. I got put gas in it, which it needed more gas. I woke up this morning and the refrigerator was off because the furnace was on. So our main battery is getting weak. But I made it through the night. We did have Sky woke me up at one point last night barking her head off. It's either a raccoon or a fox. I'm not quite sure which one it was, but they were trying to get into our trailer. So Sky went on guard mode and she was being very vicious at the door, and I think it scared it away because within 2 or 3 minutes that animal was gone. I could hear it going under the camper, around on some of our stuff. So it was trying to get in, which I'm hoping that Jeff caught it on the trail cam up here, but I don't know. I wish our solar was going because our security camera would have been on our doorbell. But unfortunately, I don't want the generator on all night because it's noisy. So, and we don't want to annoy our neighbors. So I'm hoping maybe the trail cams up here caught it. We'll see when Jeff gets back, but he's on his way back again now. But our vehicles aren't going to be here like we thought. The guy that was bringing him here, his vehicle went down. So it'll probably be here tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. We don't know which. But at least Jeff went down there. I guess it would be down there. Jeff went down there because our battery was dead on the Grand Cherokee. So he had to go get it replaced today and then started it to just make sure that when they come pick it up that they'll be able to get it on the truck. So at least all that's situated. It wasn't a real great morning for him because he wasn't wanting to do all that, but hey, he's at least on his way home now. And then next weekend we get to go see family and pick up my Tahoe, which I am super excited about. I'm ready to get the Tahoe here so I don't have to drive his work car because I'm getting very tired of driving his work car, and I love my Tahoe. So that'll be exciting next weekend. Hopefully everything goes well on that end and gets here just fine. My brother's been working on it, and he said that it was driving really good the other day. So that's very reassuring, driving 4.5 to 5 hours back here. So I'm glad of that. But yeah, I'm gonna just fiddle around today out here. I can't do the big equipment like Jeff can, but I'm gonna go pick up some rocks, move some stuff around. I'll try to record a few things. We'll see how I do because I am not good at this. As you can tell, I try to stay in the background, not be up front on everything, but I'm trying to get used to it. Jeff's wanting me to get more used to doing this YouTube stuff. So if I'm rambling, that's what I do. So I just ramble. You can ask Jeff or any of my family because I talk all the time. When my grandpa was alive, he would always ask, when he got dementia, he always asked, "Where's my talker?" And everybody knew it was me. So, and as he got into Alzheimer's, that was like the big thing for him, was to say, "Where's my talker?" Because that was like kind of how he knew it was me. So, and then, so that was kind of special thing. So everybody knows I talk. I'm just not good in front of the camera, which I'm trying to be better about because Jeff keeps telling me I need to. So yeah, anyways, I'll quit rambling now, and I will start doing stuff. I'm gonna try the GoPro because my phone's about ready to die. We'll see how well I do with GoPro. So far, this is the collection of rocks we have gotten. We got 10 more to do. Okay, let's try this again. I cut myself off the last video I was talking in. So, yeah. Anyways, what I've been doing while Jeff's been gone is I've been cleaning up brushery, raking, moving rocks around. I've been just picking up any sticks that I see. Anything I can do besides running the big brush cutter. I think that's what it's called. Let's hope that's what it's called, because I can't do that one. That one's a little too big for me. We did get a push mower for me. I'm going to be push mowing whatever we clear for now. We know that we should have a tractor, but we cannot afford a tractor this year. So it will be push mowing, but I like to push mow. I'm a very outdoorsy person. I rather be outside than in the camper if I can. So push mowing, it kind of relaxes me. I put my headphones on, I put music on, and I go. So, and I've always been that way. We did that at our last house. We had a little over an acre at our last house, and it was like downhill to a lake, and I always push mowed it. So now, saying that, this is 14 acres. We're not clearing everything. We're just clearing some areas, and we're trying to push back as much brush and all that away from the camper, because I'm highly allergic to wasps, bees, yellow jackets. So we're trying to keep all the stuff away from the camper so I don't get stung. And I'm trying to get all the clearing stuff done now because they're not out right now because we don't have any flowers. So I'm trying to get it to where we're trying to get it to where it's cut down enough that I'm not going to have issues this year. Because everybody knows, if you looked at the previous video last year, I got stung up at the top, and that was a big ordeal. I met the local doctor, all that stuff. So, but I do have an EpiPen. I do have medicine now. So if I do get stung, I do the EpiPen. I do the medicine right away, and then I try to go to a hospital or a doctor's office, whatever I can get to. And if I think it's life-threatening, I call the police or the fire department. But I'll be okay as long as we keep things away from the camper. Because it was just, I happened to be in a wrong spot, and I probably shouldn't have been it. And we had a bunch of flowers and everything around it. So I just got to watch this summer or this fall technically, because they come out really bad in the fall with the flowers and stuff. I just gonna have to stay away from it. But anyways, I'm rambling on that. But so I mowed over at the other side the other day. We picked up all the rocks and stuff that wouldn't hit the mower, but now I'm trying to clear up the side so I can go through the mower and chop up what Jeff has done. But there is tons of rocks, tons of limbs. There's a lot of brushery, and we've got so much stuff all around, piles of wood and junk all around, that we're gonna have to do fires, but we can't do fires until we have water on the property. So, and then there's a burn ban, so we got to figure out when the burn ban starts. So yeah, and we've looked into wood chipper, and Jeff even said renting them aren't cheap. So and buying one's definitely not cheap. So yeah, I don't know what we'll do with all this piles of wood that's all over the place. Hopefully we can get the water soon before the burn ban comes in. We'll see. But yeah, but I am excited to be on the property. I'm better off in the country than I am traveling. We have found that out. The interstates stress me out. We have whoop bands, and literally my strain level will go from a 9 to an 18 to 20 if I'm on the interstate. It's crazy how I react on the interstate. We keep saying I'm going to have a heart attack on the interstate. So I stress out way too much. So we have found out traveling is not the way to go. Traveling every once in a while, okay, but not full time. We have found that out. Even hosting at the parks and stuff the last couple years. First year, I didn't mind it. This year, I think part of it was because we had the property. I didn't really want to go do it, and in the first place, but we couldn't stay here because we had no utilities and it was winter time. Thank goodness we didn't stay because we talked about it, because they had the worst winter this year here. So, and even in where we were at in Georgia, they had snow. So it was just a bad winter year. We had a tornado while we were hosting. It was power outages, water problems. We just had everything, even in the state park. But saying that, it was nice way to get things done doing the hosting thing. But I definitely would never do it again. I'm done with that. The first year it wasn't bad. This year there's a lot more ruder people at the campground. That's all I'm saying. There's just been a lot more ruder people this winter than last winter. So yeah, so I'm done with that. Completely done with that. But I love being here because we can just walk out the door and do whatever, go back inside, check on the dog, go up the hill with the dog. I mean, it's so nice being just on the property. Even with Jeff working, he can come if he's on a break, lunch break, or if there's nothing coming in right then, he can go outside and tinker. And so it's just so nice being here. But yeah, I don't know. I'm glad we bought this property. It's been a struggle. Trust me, this last week or two has been a struggle. But we knew that when we were coming into it. Jeff and I are pretty good about if one person's stressed out, the other person kind of calms the other person down. So this week we've done pretty well. There's been some, tense moments just for the fact that we didn't know what we were going to do for water for a couple days. And so, but we figured all that stuff out and we knew we'd figure it out. So, and even in the tense moments, we're good. It's just a learning experience for sure. And it's going to be something we will always talk about. And like even doing the YouTube channel, Jeff's right, because we're recording our lives. So then when we go back as we get older, we can be like, yeah, we did this. This is pretty cool. Yeah, it's been interesting for sure. And I think when we get the utilities, we're going to be good. It's just going to be, okay, we're going to get the building over the property or over the camper. We're going to do our utility building in a few years. We're going to get fencing up. I mean, there's a lot to do. And then eventually we will build a house, but we're not in a rush to build a house. I'm okay with the camper. I don't mind living in it. It's kind of my home now, and I've even said I don't want a big house when we build because I enjoy 10-15 minutes, the whole camper's clean. Where we used to have big houses and it'd take me days to get the house clean. I'm constantly cleaning, and so I like having the small, tiny thing. Now, we're not going for a tiny house. We're going probably 8 to 1,200 square foot, probably between 8 to 1,200. I'm trying to get 800 more, 8 to 900, or maybe 1,000 because that's just a little bit smaller. But we've got some plans, different plans that we like, and it all depend on money too, because we're hoping to do this debt free. That's why we say the house is going to be quite a whiles away. I mean, it's going to be a while before we do it. But just in the meantime, we're going to do our utility building. That'll have a washer, dryer, refrigerator, freezer, all that stuff. So we'll have that hopefully in the next 2 to 3 years. We're hoping, if money goes well, we're hoping to get a shipping container in a few months when septic's done. and then we can take everything out of storage and have it on the property. It'd make things much easier, because like this next week we got to go back to the storage unit. We got to go get more stuff and bring it here. And what do we do with it? I mean, we don't have anywhere to put anything. So we have to put it in vehicles, and we're hoping our vehicle's here to be able to put stuff in. So it's kind of that kind of thing. And then what I do for laundry is on Mondays, our closest big town is not very close to us. And so what I do is every Monday I pack everything up in the car. I go early in the morning to the laundromat, and then our Kroger is right around the corner from the laundromat. So I go to the Kroger, get all our food, and then I come back here. That's my Monday. I'm usually here by lunchtime, but that is my Monday, and it's consistent every Monday. I try to get that done. So then I know, like Jeff's took Monday off this week, so he's going to tinker around. We're hoping our vehicles end up showing up Monday, but we'll see. That's just been an ordeal. And then Tuesday, I think on Tuesday, if work permits, I think we're going to run to the storage unit and grab stuff to do the solar panels, because he's got to get tools to do the solar panels and get some other stuff out of the storage unit. And that's the reason why we need a shipping container to store everything, because going to our storage unit is in the biggest town we have, and it's a drive. It's a drive back and forth. So we always have to make a list of what we need and bring it back. Well, the problem is then where do we put it? So that's been the now problems, where it was when we were traveling, we had one storage in one state, one storage in another. So it is nice to have one storage unit in one place, not like extremely far from us, but still it's farther than we want. So that's going to be this next week's project, is to get some more stuff done, and hopefully he can get the solar panels going, and hopefully he's waiting on tools. So hopefully tools get here soon so he can put everything together, and maybe by the next week here in a week and a half, he can have the solar going. That would be nice, but we'll see. I'm not counting on it, but we'll see. But other than that, I don't think there's much else going on. We're supposed to get rain today a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. Everything's dry, so I'm hoping the bulldozer guy gets here. We'll see, because we are supposed to get a little bit of rain today, and we got some rain last week, so I don't know if he's still running behind. We haven't heard anything, but we've got to get the bulldozer guy in here first before we can even get anything else done. So let's cross our fingers he at least brings the bulldozer next week. Even if the bulldozer's here and he won't start it till the next week, I'm okay with that. I just want the bulldozer here, so I know he's gonna be here. But we'll see. It's gonna get done. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, like I said, we're doing well. We're getting by. I know how to start the generator, so I can be by myself if I need to be. I don't think Jeff likes leaving me in this situation, not having any utilities and stuff, but we needed to get our vehicles here, and he ended up having to exchange a battery on our Grand Cherokee because it was dead. Thank goodness he did go down to Georgia to check on the Grand Cherokee, because if not, I don't think the Grand Cherokee would have made it tomorrow or Tuesday. So now we have a new battery in the Grand Cherokee, and luckily it was an exchange, so we didn't have to buy the battery. It was still under the warranty, thank goodness. But because last year was battery year, every car needed a new battery. Yeah, so that was a lot of expense, because batteries are not cheap anymore. Nothing's cheap anymore, really. But yeah, so hopefully the Grand Cherokee and the Jeep will get here sometime next week. The solar panels are supposed to be here Monday. We've got all the other electronics here, so everything's here but the solar. We still have tools coming, hopefully no later than Wednesday. So maybe that can start getting wrapped up and we get solar done. And then hopefully the water department comes in the next few weeks, so we can at least get a water spigot out there so we can run a hose to the camper. We'll see when that does, and hopefully the bulldozer guy gets a hold of us. And then if the bulldozer guy gets here and gets what he needs done, then everything else is in line. So we just gotta hope weather's good. Weather just needs to stay good. That's all I can say, is weather needs to stay good. But other than that, we're just kind of chilling. We're living life. We're enjoying our 14 acres. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It started to rain a little bit, but luckily I was able to get the water tank into the truck, and I went over to the neighbors and got water. I wasn't sure if I could do that myself, but I did. So yay for me. I'm trying to get stuff done before Jeff gets here, just so then he doesn't have to worry about things. And so I went over to neighbors, got the water. I came back. I ended up filling the generator up with gas because we're going to need to use the generator later today. It got sunny again, so it rained for about 20-25 minutes. Didn't rain too hard, so hopefully that's all the rain, but I don't know, because they did say we could get some more in a couple hours. So I got everything kind of ready and prepped for tonight, so Jeff does not have to worry about a single thing tonight. So I even went ahead and put water into the tank. So everything's a go for him. So when he gets here, he doesn't have to worry about anything. I'm a strong, independent woman. I can do this on my own. But it's a learning curve. But luckily the water tank was very empty, or I would not have been able to get it into the truck. So luckily we emptied it completely out almost the other day. So I got to chit chat with the neighbors for a little bit, and they showed me their place. And so yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna wrap the day up. I might go out and tinker a little bit more. I don't know. It's getting pretty late now, but I'll wrap this video up. And I know I've rambled a lot today, so I don't know if this will even go very well on YouTube, but this is my life. This is what I'm doing right now. At least family will enjoy hearing from me. All right, well, have a great day. Bye.